Bonjour, je m'appelle Alyssa Zislis, and today I'm going to be talking about everything I have learned over my Fgx experience in order to prove how qualified I am for this job. Starting off with the first business, Empower Her, one of the things that I really appreciated about it was how consistent they were with keeping their motto of inspiring female entrepreneurship and especially confidence. I think that's really important because a lot of companies, as they expand over time, can in fact lose their values and therefore make them not as compatible with the majority of the population that they were trying to reach, or just not trustworthy. Especially their global presence is inspiring because now women can take this knowledge of confidence and how to start their own businesses all over the world. However, one thing I would indeed add to this is maybe bringing in one or two male entrepreneurs just so women can get more comfortable around working around male entrepreneurs and even taking some advice on how to behave. You're getting the information from the source itself. Now, as for the second location that we had went to, the building with a bunch of startups in it, I really appreciated how the business model is positive for all people involved, especially the consumers, because of how cheap it is for them, because you're renting and reusing items from other companies. Also, it allows the company to really keep up with sustainability and following French laws. Additionally, it is really impressive how their primary use of marketing with social media, as that is the most major and primary source of marketing nowadays. What they say is don't put all your eggs in one basket, but so far it seems as they had and it was successful. But that is also another thing that I would suggest on changing is invest in the marketing more through different routes, because it's a new company, so marketing investments will be some of the most crucial to make in the beginning. As for BECT, the marketing firm, one thing that I had noticed in a positive way was the French work culture in comparison to the US work culture. There was plenty of spaces, there was a recreation center, wonderful cafeteria, gardens, everything you can imagine. It is honestly really impressive how this firm takes care of their employees so well, and allowing such room for creativity and nurturing your employees will result in better work because they will be in a more healthy environment. I especially noticed the correlation between the two when we were sat down and we were watching all of the ads, especially the Yves Saint Laurent one and the one for the hair removal product. I don't necessarily remember very well, but that obviously was not put together in the easiest of ways, and it obviously took plenty of time, but I do not think that such great work could have been produced in a toxic environment. Also, having work environments such as those yields higher retention rates, which is really important, especially for French laws, because it is very difficult to fire someone. However, one thing I would strengthen is their remote options. I remember being told that they had to do 1 online and 3 in person. However, I think some people require more time at home, and allowing for people to nurture their mental health or take care of affairs at home will therefore result in better cooperation between all employees, because there will be no external factors influencing negative behavior. I do appreciate the fact that they had implemented the 3-to-1 rule after COVID, but I do think that perhaps it could be strengthened overall, especially because a lot of jobs nowadays are fully remote, and marketing seems as though it could be fully online, but that is not up to me to say because I am not HR of this company. Anyways, these are the main factors that I had taken away from my experience on Fgx. Obviously, there is much more to learn and to analyze, but for my brief time, these were all the factors that I had noticed over the very minimal time I was there. I do really hope that this knowledge will take me further in being recruited for this position. So that was everything I had to say. Au revoir, Alyssa Zislis. Merci.